Hi folks, I'm going to do two videos today, two short ones. This one is about a dream I had, going to be about a week ago. Yeah, horrendous dream. It's going to be about the worst dream I've had, nightmarish. Because I know that what I dreamed about is something that could very possibly have happened. In the dream I would say probably in the, somewhere around about the 12th century, maybe earlier. I don't know exactly what location I was in because I couldn't see. But there was a lot of things going on. What got my attention was that there was a hole in the floor. Around about the size of a tyre. Shape of a tyre. Yeah, a circle hole. Just a bit bigger than the size of a tyre. And the purpose of the hole was to drop people head first through it to their deaths. That wasn't the worst thing. The worst thing was that the people being dropped through the hole were gleeful. Joyous at the fact that they were being dropped through. They were perfectly healthy. It wasn't old, fragile people that were about to die and it'd be a quick death where they're being sacrificed to a deity. It was perfectly healthy people not being sacrificed to a deity, just happy to die in this way. Happy to be someone chosen to go through the hole. And whether it is entertainment, I don't know. But that was the most horrific thing. And it's like you had two men either side of the hole. One would grab hold of the left arm, left leg of the individual. The individual was naked. One would grab hold of the right arm, right leg, then lift the person up and lower them down head first down this hole until they just drop them. And I could not get back to sleep after that. No. The reason is because I'm pretty sure something of that nature has happened at some point in the history of this world. That there has been a society where they devalued life to such a degree and celebrated death that healthy, fit people would have seen it as a joy to have that happen. That they would have queued up to be dropped through to their deaths, dropped head first. That to me is far more horrifying than any slasher movie or anything like that. I've never been impressed by movies, horror movies or anything like that. That just disturbed me. That did. I couldn't get back to sleep. I couldn't get past that image. That was just horrendous. But I say that the horrendous thing is that, well, because we know that there were societies, I've mentioned this before, that sacrificed babies to Baal, to the god Baal, where they had the bull, where they would heat up the bull and put a live baby inside and basically cook that baby alive and cheer. We live in a very, 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 very civilized time now. Most of us. We live in an incredibly civilized time. But there has been times before that were anything but, that were absolutely horrendous. I watched a program recently. I was watching that Gogglebox thing, and they had an episode there where they were watching the Guy Fawkes program that was on years ago, Gunpowder, I think it's called. And where at the time Catholicism was illegal, and there were severe punishments for practicing as a Catholic, and hiding Catholics in your home and stuff like that. And that's what they were looking at in this episode. The people in charge, the army or the police, whoever they were, had come to his house believing there was a Catholic there, and there was. They had hidden him in a box, but they had hidden him with his religious galia, the thing they wave around with the smoke, that thing, and he dropped it and made a loud noise. So they got him, and they took the lady of the house as well. And when they were about to sentence and kill the lady of the house, she reacted with immense pride. So as a way of dealing with that, they stripped her clothes off. But then her death was horrendous. They basically put a big stone on the floor. Then made her lay on the stone, so her back was on the stone. Then they put a massive, big metal sheet on her that was really heavy. And then put heavy weights upon that to crush her. As if that wasn't bad enough, the priest came next. They partly hanged him, so it's hung, drawn and quartered. Was his punishment. And there's a crowd of people cheering and jeering. So, when we think about what we're in right now and how bad society might be, we have no idea at all. Absolutely no idea about how bad can be. Because then, in times past, there were some truly awful things happening. So, be grateful that we're not in those times. This time can be tough right now. We're going through a living crisis. With people, the cost of living is really, really high for a lot of people. And that's tough. But compare that to what people had to go through. To practice your belief could end up with you being crushed or hung, drawn and quartered. So, not being able to afford a bit of bread is a different thing completely. So you take care. God bless. Have a fantastic week and be blessed. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.